What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige with the Page, and this is the second half of my April vlog. So, as you would have seen last week, I put up my part 1 to this vlog, which was an hour and 15 minutes in and of itself. I'm about to start editing the second half of this on the 8th of May. I have yet to collate it, so I don't know how the final footage length is going to be, but my soul's dying having done the first 4.5 hours. And that was the hour part 1 that you've seen, so I'm curious to see how the last hour and a half shape up. So welcome to this vlog. Apologies for the chaos, but I did not expect to have 6 hours of footage. I hope this is okay. I will be putting out a video tomorrow, hopefully on the 18th, so keep your eyes tuned. The life is happening, so yes, I apologize if any of the information that I have presented to you is wrong. I have no idea what the future is going to hold. Let's look at the past. Hello, it is now 11 o'clock on Friday the 15th of April, which is Good Friday, so I'm not at work and my sisters literally just arrived. So I'm gonna go, but I was on sprints this morning. They were fun. Bye. Hello, it is now 11:30, so just under 12 hours since I last checked in, and I have read a whole total of 10 pages of The One by John Mars. My sister came up before Easter, so we've been playing games and we watched a movie, and my booster shot, I feel like shit. So I've been a fucking sook all day and Ash has been looking after me and we've just taken it easy, but the brain capacity for reading was not there. I started listening to the audiobook while my sister had a nap when they first arrived, and then I conked out and took a half-hour nap myself because I did not get any sleep last night, like true quality sleep. I was fucking wrecked. I just had been live with Mel this morning and like a bunch of wonderful people, but lives are also not emotionally taxing, but you use energy for them. So I find that I can be quite tired after them, even if it is only an hour or two. And I'd been live the night before, so it was just a lot. And I was at capacity, and so I didn't read much. But I still read 10 pages, and with the amount that I have read this month, I'm still well exceeding where I need to be, and I feel like I'm going to not pick up the arc of Seasonal Fears. I'm not feeling like a 500-page ebook. I would rather wait for it to come out, listen to the audiobook, and then review it then, because otherwise I'm going to be doing it a disservice. And so Erin's given me another like 20-page Tor.com story, which love that, has a source of light on the cover, so I'm going to get to that, and that's taking even more pressure off because I'm removing 480 pages off my TBR just by swapping those two around, and that's going to be nice and easy, so I feel like I can still get through the one, Shadow of the Gods, City of Ashes, the new Tor, and the Conspiracy and the Gracie. That's alright. It's still like a decent amount of reading to go, but I feel very hopeful that I will be able to finish that off pretty soon, depending on my energy levels and what's happening with everyone else tomorrow. I might try and start filming Cluedo, even if it's just the rolls, as I usually do it in sections. It's hard because like I need to film the challenge squares. I don't like doing that because then I have to adjust everything, and it's a very complicated process, but I feel like getting it out and doing the rolls, so if time allows and my body allows for tomorrow, I would love to get that filmed. Aside from that, we're just gonna be chilling like villains. Hopefully get some more reading in. I don't care what the fuck I do tomorrow as long as I feel better than I do today. I've been on anti-nausea tablet 3 times today just to tide myself over. I couldn't even get through the delicious burger that Ash had made. Like, I got a third of the way through. I'm sorry, I feel so bad. And this happened last time I had the AstraZeneca, that I'm eating just for the sake of eating, and I can't do this. Tomorrow I'll probably devour everything in my sight if I'm feeling better. So fingers crossed that's the case. Until then, I will check in with you tomorrow. Hello my loves, it's now 1:15 in the morning on Sunday the 17th, and I have just read 150 pages of The One. Wow, this is a ride and I am loving it. I need to go to bed though, because we need to be at my grandpa's place in like 9 hours. But holy shit, this is fantastic. I am in love. It is genius. My soul hurts. I'm so glad this doesn't exist in real life. But goddamn, like, I love that we switch between perspectives so quickly, because you're sort of getting to see all the different sides of it, and it develops it quicker than just having like staying in one chapter for a decent amount of time. It keeps it like really short and snappy, and it's just goddamn. But yeah, I am so tired, but I'm so happy that I managed to read that much. So yay. I'm gonna go get Ash as he's still playing his game and tell him to come to bed so we can go to sleep, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Bye. Hello, so it is now 4:10 on Sunday the 17th of April, so Easter Sunday, and Ash and I are just chilling. My sister left this morning after we went and had morning tea with my old man, and then when we got home I've read the one. I've read 76 pages and absolutely enthralled. I had many gasp out loud moments, and it's just really fast paced. So I'm just sitting listening to the audiobook whilst chilling. That's what I'm doing, and I am loving it. I'm feeling a lot better today. I feel almost at normal capacity, and still tired. Still very tired, but that could also be because I stayed up until 1:30 last night reading. I'm gonna go keep chugging along. I just realized the last page is 404, and it's sorry 404 not found. That's hilarious. Okay, I have 132 more pages, so if I keep reading for the same amount I should have 57 pages to read tomorrow if I do another sit sprint that I just have done. So I'm gonna dive in and see how we go. It's so twisty. I love it. I feel like this is going to be a new favorite, which is good because it was on my 5-star prediction list. I feel like with thrillers, because I don't read them often, the ones that I have picked up I do end up really enjoying, like Claire McIntosh's and now this. Keep going. I'm so excited. Oh! Hello, just taking a quick break. I've got Erin's Sunday Arvo reading, crafting, productivity sprints on in the background, and like, it's amazing. And I'm also up to page 362. I'm gonna move my body for a minute and then dive back into that. So I've got 52 pages left and hoping to finish it within the hour. So we've got 14 minutes left on this current sprint, but like I said, I just need to move and get my brain functioning again, and then I'll read for like the last 10 minutes whenever we talk, and then the next sprint I should be done. So, and that will be another one bites the dust, and then I will pick my next read, which will probably be Shadow of the Gods. So check in with you later. Hello, so it is now 8 o'clock, 10 past 8, shit. And I finished the one probably about an hour ago, and I've just been fluffing around, and holy shit, I devoured the fuck out of this. So I read 208 pages of it today to finish it, and I'm giving it a 5 stars. It was so captivating, and just I could not put it down, which is exactly what I needed right now. I've attempted to start Shadow of the Gods and I put my headphones in and I was like, nope. So that's fine. But yeah, the consistently changing chapter perspectives was amazing, because something would happen and you'd be like, oh fuck, and then the next thing would happen with the next person, you'd be like, oh fuck, and then the next thing would happen with the next person, you're like, oh fuck, and then it goes back to the first one, you're like, oh damn. So are you giggling at me?
Yes.
So it was a lot of fun, and yeah, just a great thriller. I'm really excited to lend this to Mum to see what she thinks of it, because I think she'll get a kick out of it. And yeah, that's pretty much that. So my next goal, like I said, is Shadow of the Gods. However, Ash and I need to eat dinner, and we'll probably watch an episode of after.
Eat white toad.
Yeah, and then I'll dive into this after dinner when my stomach isn't rumbling at me for food. I'm gonna figure out what we wanted to do for dinner and then go from there. For Magical Readathon, this was for psionics and divination, to read a book set in the future. Obviously this doesn't happen, but it's futuristic and that was going towards the Godseer career path. This doesn't go towards my Alchemist. The only two I have for the Alchemist is Shadow of the Gods and City of Ashes, which I'm reading in like the last 3 days of the month because I know I'll be able to fly through it. So got this. I also have the Tor short story for Conjuration, as I've decided to say fuck the arc of Seasonal Fears by Shauna Maguire. I know that reading a 500-page ebook will put me in a slump, so I'm just going to wait for it to be published and then read it that way. And then still got a decent lot to chug through, but feeling pretty confident in it, and hopefully can make a decent dent in this tonight as well. I don't think it's going to be as fast as the one, but I do have it on Audible, so it says it should take me like 5.5 hours, which would be good. If I get even just an hour in, then that's some progress. We'll see how it goes. I might also read the Tor short story just because that will be quick and I can feel like I have accomplished a lot this weekend. Even though I have accomplished a lot this weekend because I've filmed Cluedo, I've got my statistics and goals sorted. I just need to film them. I've had my sister over for the entirety of Easter. We've gone out, we've been to my grandpa's place, we've done a lot, and I've been sick. So the fact that I managed to finish a book this weekend is fucking impressive. So with that, talk to you once I've actually dived into this. Hello, so it is now 11:20 on Sunday the 17th, and I read 115 pages of Shadow of the Gods, which I'm pretty fucking happy with. So I've read 321 pages today, and I didn't start reading till 1 o'clock. So technically I've been like reading on and off for about 10 hours, so that makes sense. I've done a lot and feeling pretty proud. Like, I'm just under a quarter of the way through this, which is great. That genuinely wasn't where I thought I was going to get up to tonight, so super proud that I've made that progress. I'm really enjoying it. I know that at the moment, because I was listening predominantly and not reading along until like the last 20 minutes I decided to read for, names of characters, because it's based off Norse mythology, they're not sinking in yet. So this is one that when I do pick it up and read along while listening to the audiobook, I will be paying very close attention to the different character names. I know that we have 3 main protagonists, Varg, Borka, yeah, and Elva, that's one. Seems really fascinating. The mythology seems so interesting, and I just can't wait to continue on. So glad that I'm really enjoying it straight off the bat. Was concerned it might be a little too dense for my current brain capacity, but seems to be going okay. So my plan for tomorrow, I desperately need to wash my hair, so I'm gonna get up early and do that, and then I'm going to focus on getting the house back up to scratch. With me being sick, I just didn't do anything and I've left mess everywhere. My study's horrible, so I just want to fix that all up, put some laundry on, get myself all ready to go back to work on Tuesday, and just then enjoy my day. So going to get up early. I don't really want to sleep in too much tomorrow, and then yeah, get up early, get my hair done and dusted, hopefully film and edit whichever video isn't the longest one because I will film my reading goals check-in and my stats. My stats I feel will actually be shorter, but we will see which footage ends up being shorter. Actually, I might do reading goals because I will need screenshots for my reading stats, and I cannot be fucked with that at the moment, so I'll leave that for Friday. There we go, problem solved. So I'll do my reading goals and then my statistics to go up for next week. And then I've got Cluedo filmed. I've got my vlog not edited, but that's fine. I'm gonna leave it here. I'll check in with you tomorrow. I love having multiple days off in a row. It's great. Good morning. It is now Monday the 18th of April, and I showered and washed my hair. It is now midday, somewhere around there. Ash and I have tidied up out in the living areas. We've made a bed, we've emptied the dishwasher, reloaded it, got a load of washing on. Still have 2 more to do after that, but that's fine. But now it's time to tackle my study. These never look too bad. The rest of this space is a chaotic mess, and I need to fix it because it's stressing me the fuck out. So today's task is just to organize and fix. I've got piles everywhere. I've got stacks of shit just here. Cases of DVDs that need to go back on my DVD stands. Like, I've got ones floating out. Got that it's chaos. And like I said, it's stressing me the fuck out. So I'm gonna clean it. I probably won't do a time lapse just because I won't be able to get the right angles for that, and also I'm wearing a stripy dress, so that really fucks with the camera, and I do need to go brush my hair at some point, but we'll just let it continue doing its thing. So that's what I'm going to be working on, and I will check in with you soon. Haven't read anything, been listening to music instead. Hello, so it is now 6:30 and my study is clean. So my desk, I've taken that door off, and while it now looks messier, it's going to be so much easier for me getting access. DVDs are all sorted. This is revolutionary. My cart's been organized. And I now have my unhaul pile, which is 3 stacks worth. I've gone through and cleared off like this bottom shelf. I've done so much. I'm so exhausted. But now everything looks so much better. I feel so good and I need to film. So we're gonna dive in and do that. We ended up with doing the unhaul. That took an hour and a bit, and then had to do 2 more loads of washing, and Ash and I have gone and done a food shop. So, and now everything is clean. Running a lot later behind schedule than intended, but here we are. So I'm gonna go film and get this sorted so then I can chill the fuck out for the rest of the night. Hi. It is now 9:10, and Ash and I have had dinner. We have completed season 1 of Avatar, which is an accomplishment. I don't watch TV, so the fact that we've been like sitting and eating dinner and watching it has been super cute. Obviously 5-star show, loving it, and can't wait to continue on with season 2. So we'll be starting that tomorrow. I've had a very productive day. It's a lot later than I would have anticipated. I wanted to start reading like 8 hours ago, but that didn't happen. So we're finally here, and I'm gonna read for an hour and then go to bed. But I thought I would check in and say we've got everything accomplished that we set out to do, and then some, because I was not planning on doing a unhaul that took over an hour because I'm indecisive as fuck, and then filming and editing, food shop, all of that fun stuff. So I am keen to get into my book, and I'm probably just going to listen to the audiobook and play on my tablet while I'm taking that in, and then I'll read along with it a bit later on. So I will check in with you once I've read something and can actually say I've touched a book today that I wasn't getting rid of. Bye! Hello my loves. It is now 10:30 and I'm going to bed. So I ended up making it to page 200 of Shadow of the Gods, which I am super impressed with. It was 87 pages worth, so making my way along. There we go. Now move that to there, and so I'm super happy with the progress that I'm making. This, I actually ended up making it an even number, so with having read up to page 200, I'm now at 3,600 pages read, which equates to 200 pages a day flat. So I was a little bit up and then reading a little less today, but still reading like a significant chunk. I'm there. If I somehow manage to read 200 pages tomorrow, that will put me there. Oh my god, that's insane. We'll see how we go. I'm just gonna plod along, and I'm really enjoying it. I ended up laying and just listening to it and taking it in. Ash thought I was asleep, but I hadn't dozed off. I was still somewhat functioning and really enjoyed just listening to it and being immersed in the Norse art world. Again, the names are doing my head in because I'm not overly clear on who's where, with what, when, how, but that's more a me issue than the book, because I haven't actually followed along with the book to be able to grasp my head around all those different ones. But I am starting to get a lot better of a sense. It's still just aspects of it are confusing. So tomorrow night I do have a leg waxing appointment, so I'm not going to be home. Half an hour between finishing work and my appointment, and it's literally 5 minutes from home, so I'll probably come home, get changed, walk up, and then walk back. So I might get a little bit of reading in. We're doing a really easy dinner, so that will take me 30 seconds and I can listen to the audiobook while I do that as well. I'm gonna go to bed and I will chat with you after work tomorrow. Hello, so it is 5 to 9 and I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna listen to my audiobook for about 15 minutes before I head off for work. and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna dive on in. Hello, I'm now home from work and I just wanted to check in. So I have actually read 34 pages, what I read earlier this morning. So I'm now up to page 234 on chapter 26, and I'm gonna continue on with this tonight, but I think that's halfway. Exciting times. I'm really excited to make a cup of tea and dive back into it. I might try and do some filming, however, later though. So then that's done and dusted for Friday and I don't have to think about it because, lol jokes, my leg waxing isn't tonight, it's on Thursday. So I'll go to that and then go live. But I picked up Shadow of the Night, which is the second Discovery of Witches book, which I need for next month. So I now have that. And I also got All Systems Red by Martha Wells, which is the first in the Murderbot Diaries, from my library. So it's short and quick. I don't know if I will get to it, but I figured I wanted to have it around so then if I felt like something, I could pick it up. It's also on Scribd and it's going to be super short. I'm keen. I know I shouldn't be starting any more novella series, but here we are. And then the main reason, Steph sent me this massive box of books that she is unhauling. So I want to open it and I'm all excited. Oh my god, that's so cute. So she sent a little postcard. That's adorable. They're a good home. I'm so glad I didn't unhaul yesterday. So, paper. Go! I'm so excited. And so I saw that Steph was unhauling some books and went, ooh! And so she sent me photos. And then I didn't realize she had some absolute gems. So the first is The Bromance Book Club by Lisa K. Adams. I've wanted this book for ages, so I am so excited to finally have a copy. Oh my god, I am so unbelievably excited. This is about our protagonist finds out that his wife feels unsatisfied in the bedroom and is thinking of leaving him, and so he joins a book club where they read romance novels to learn how to woo their women, and I love it. So I'm so excited to actually dive into this and be able to pick it up. Oh my god, yes! And then along the same lines, she sent Not My Type by Evie Mitchell. This is a all-access novel, and I believe it's like, I just knew that I was probably going to enjoy this. I didn't realize, when you say you're a sexologist, people imagine Marilyn Monroe. They don't expect a woman who uses a wheelchair. As the host of the All Access podcast and breaking barriers, crushing stigmas, and creating sexual connections that are fulfilling for my fans, I'm like Cupid, but with pink hair and fewer diapers. Ah, yes. Okay, this is going to be perfect. Oh, I am beyond excited for this. Like, holy dooly. Oh my god. Okay. And then Pumpkin Heads. Oh, I've wanted to read this for so long, and I have the perfect size spot on my graphic novel shelf, so I'm so excited to be able to dive into this. So I'm just, ooh, the noises. This actually, this is going to be perfect for the Pop Sugar Reading Challenge, to read a book in your favorite season. This is set in autumn. I was just thinking about that prompt today. Then the next I have The Astonishing Chronicles of Oscar from Elsewhere by Jacqueline Moriarty. This is the fourth in the Kingdoms and Empires book, so now I'm just missing the Prince of, they're all really long ass names. Here we go. The Stolen Prince of Cloudburst. So this is book 4. I have one, I've read one, I own 2, and now I own 4. So yay! These are really cute middle grades and they read super quick. And then Crazy Super Bromance and Undercover Bromance! I don't know, I hope to god I love this series, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to. You know me and smart, like, I just need a good time, and I feel like this is going to be it. So I just found a new bookstore, so I'm gonna check out their website. Fuck, this is amazing. So book 2, book 3. And then, I got One to Watch by Kate Stayman London. I believe this is The Bachelor, like a reality show, but they're plus size. And so really curious to see that rep. And I've heard positive things about this and people really enjoying it. So keen to see what it's all about. And then, a hardcover version of Wild Beauty by Anne-Marie McLemore. Holy dooly. Holy dooly. Oh, it's so pretty. I've been obsessed with this cover for years. And so to have it in a beautiful edition and there's embossment on it, oh, fuck, yes! I really have no idea what it's about aside from the fact that there is some fantasy magical realism aspects, but I have no idea what that is. So I'm keen to go in. I'm just excited. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Steph. If you're subscribed to me, you're probably subscribed to Steph, but I'll leave her channel, The Novelty Corner, linked down below because just holy dooly, thank you so much. I am beyond excited for all of these. Obviously, the Bromance Book Club, like, but all of it is just, look at that beautiful stack. So, I'm so happy. This is great. Today is a good day. I'm gonna go make some tea and film, and then I will talk to you when I've read something. And once I stop grinning over these books, because I'm a happy camper.
What you doing?
Oh, it's about the vlog.
Okay.
You can stay there if you want. Hello, my loves. So now just checking in as I've read 200 pages today. I have no idea where this reading mojo is coming from, but here we go. I went to switch off at 11. It's now 11:30, and I was like, yeah, cool. Let's actually look and see where I'm up to in the book. I was at page 192 and I was like, God, fuck. So I read the next chapter, which took me up to page 404. Yay! Technically I read 203 pages, but whatever. I'm staying on track for the 200 pages a day, and I don't understand. Like, that would be 6,000 pages this month. What the fuck? And I read The Stand. I don't understand. So yeah, I do believe my parents are coming up at the very end of the month. Probably like the last Thursday, because we have my graduation on the first Monday of May. So I don't think I'll get as much reading with them around just nature of the game. So hopefully I can get through whatever and just enjoy it. I probably would be reading City of Ashes anyway, so that will go pretty quick. And I'm just working my way along and doing the things and having a grand old time. So I'm really invested in Shadow. It's so good. The Norse, like, my entire thing has been stumbling over the names and the language because I made the rather interesting choice of deciding to play bingo and just listening to the audiobook, which totally doable, but I'm a kind of person that visually needs to see it to be able to comprehend the auditory side of things as well. Very weird in that front, but it's been a stumbling block because I haven't been reading along. I still didn't read along, and it's finally clicked. 400 pages into the book, but that's a me thing, definitely not the way that it's written. There is explanations and things like that. I'm also listening to it on 3.5 times speed, so there's a lot going on. But each of our protagonists is just so interesting, and they all have their own little, like, their own baggage, their own desires and dreams, and it's just so interesting seeing them navigate the world and the situations that they get into, how they interact with different people, how what they do influences how they're seen, and just it's a good time. So very much enjoying this and can't wait to finish it off tomorrow, and then I'll need to pick up another book. Aside from City of Ashes, I have finished The Alchemist. Once I finish this, wow, I'll probably go on to finding something that is a source of light on the cover. I was going to read the ebook of Seasonal Fears, and now I'm thinking of doing a tour novella Erin sent through to me because that's only 26 pages. So going through that maybe. I have options. I also want to read one Animorphs, but I have to do that with my eyes only. And also The Gracier by Kim Liggett, which is a buddy read with Liv from Endless Pages, which I didn't actually think I was going to get to this month. So yay, very glad that that's happened. So we will see where tomorrow takes me. I am going to the osteo after work, so I will be out of action for a little bit then, and I need to get a head start on editing Friday's video because I will also be live on Thursday and would like to just dedicate that to reading. Had a really good day, feeling really good. I'm ready for a nap now though, so I'll check in with you tomorrow. Hello my loves, so I have got into work early. I needed to drop Ash off, so I have 40 minutes before I'm due to start, so I'm going to sit in my car and read for 20 minutes and then I'll go and grab us coffees. But I'm parked quite a significant way away from work, so it will take me a minute to walk there. But yeah, so I'm gonna dive into my book and get a little bit more done. Hello! So I've now read 25 pages of Shadow of the Gods, and yeah, so I'm now up to page 231 out of 478. Exciting times, and I'm going to go order coffees and go pick those up for work and then head on in and start my day. It rained a lot last night, and so there's leaves, autumn leaves everywhere, and it's really lovely. Really enjoying this. I am very curious to see how it wraps up in the last 40 pages. I do have my lunch break, which I might read on, might not, and then have a half an hour to wait from when I finish work to my appointment. So I might be sitting in the car and reading for about 20 minutes. So fingers crossed when I get home, I only have to read 10 pages of it and I will, or 10 minutes of it, and I will have finished, and then I can pick my next book. So I'm gonna go order coffee, but I will chat with you later. Bye. Hello, I'm now like half laying in my car listening to the audiobook. I have 8 minutes left of like my listening time, which is probably about 15 pages, but I have to go in for my appointment now. So I'll check in with you when I'm home. Hopefully I will just finish this and then can continue on with my night. So I will check in with you then. Help, I'm stuck. Why did I cross my legs? Hello, checking in as I finished Shadow of the Gods by John Quinn, and I'm giving this a 4.5 star. Holy shit! Shit went down! This is just so adventureful, and there was so much shit. For me, I'm not the biggest grimdark fantasy. Like, if people are describing the way that the sword comes out of people and that their intestines are everywhere, it's not really my vibe. But I don't dislike a book that does it. It's just, for me, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that's a description choice. So I really enjoyed this. I think it's really fantastic, and I cannot wait to see where we go from here. The ending was just, what the fuck? And so I'm super eager to continue on. So, love that. So, I finished that. Ash was cooking dinner. We've watched an episode of Avatar, and it's now 9:30. And I am 30 pages into The Grace Year by Kim Liggett. So, this is going towards a prompt. I'm going to continue in. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's gripped me in the first 30 pages. And I feel like Del Rey might just be one of those publishing houses that I really adore most things from. So I'm curious to see. Orbit, Overarch of Tor, and Del Rey seem to be like some winners for me. So love that. But yeah, I'm gonna dive in because it is super fascinating and I want to continue and get some read. Technically, I would still need to read 100 pages to get up to reading 200 pages today, because I only read 70 to 80 of this, so I need to keep going a little bit more, but that's okay. I'm gonna go get my listening on. Bye. Hello, it's now 11:15 and I'm going to go to bed. I am 136 pages into this. And it's intense and I'm low-key loving it. So this is completely my vibe. Witchy women fighting against the patriarchy. Who knows the fuck what else is going on, but I am loving it. Hopefully I can continue on tomorrow and make some good progress. I need to read 30 more pages and I will be at the next section, which isn't the halfway mark, but the next season. Very keen to continue on, and this has absolutely captivated me and I can't wait to continue on, so hopefully we'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow I am going and getting my legs waxed after work, and then I need to edit Friday's video because I'm going live on Thursday and would like to just read, not edit, and then we'll see how the rest of it shapes up. So yeah, it feels feeling pretty good. And that's it from me. Hello. So I've just gotten home from my leg waxing, and so I was going to need to get ready for sprints, but Crystal is not feeling well, so they're not going ahead. And I've decided that I'm not going to take that on because one, I need to edit my video for tomorrow, and two, I need to shower and wash my hair, and then I want to read 200 pages of the Gracie. So I'm just gonna call it and edit. Can actually spend time tonight just chilling. So I thought I would just quickly jump on and say hi. My current placement for where I'm at is page 177 of the Gracie. I can't remember where I started. I think 137, so I've read about 40 pages today, so I still just need to read another 160, and yeah, I'm really excited to keep going. It's so captivating. But I want to dive into editing, so I'll end this here and go import all my footage and get it sorted. So I'll talk with you later. Bye! Hello, so I'm once again in my car, and I picked this up this morning. I am so excited. So I know exactly what this is, and yes! Oh my god! Woo! Oh buddy! I am so excited for The Dragon's Bride by Katie Robert. This is a monster smut. She makes a deal with a demon and 2 eggplants. So yes, oh my god, I look like a right frazzled mess. I am so tired today, but oh my god, I have a happy. Thank you, Erin, for convincing me to get this cover and not the discreet edition. So that can go into my book sleeve, but I have 20 minutes before I need to even think about starting to go to work. So let's get some reading in. I'm going to be continuing with the Gracie and hopefully get some progress. Very excited for this though, so I will chat with you later. God damn! This book is like so intense and I love it. It's like Lord of the Flies, but girl magic. Oh, I can't wait to see where this goes. I will hopefully power through a lot tonight on sprints, but now I need to go get coffees and head to work. Hello, so just checking in for the night as I'm now going to bed. It is 10 to 11, 5 past 11. And so I read 207 pages of the Gracie today. Whoopsie.
She does a lot of reading.
I do a lot of reading. I even managed to edit tomorrow's video and get that exported and shower and wash my hair and watch an episode of Avatar. So feeling very accomplished.
So proud.
Thank you. So I have 60 pages left and I'm so mad with myself that I can't just finish this off, but I need to go to bed as I've got work tomorrow. So I'm hopefully going to wake up earlier than we have been and finish this off because it'll take me about 40 minutes. I'm super enjoying it. This is totally my vibes. It's like Lord of the Flies meets the Hunger Games minus an arena and add witchy elements to it. So if that doesn't sound like my vibe, I don't know what would. Anyway, so yes, absolutely loving it and can't wait to finish it tomorrow. Then on to the next thing, which I don't actually know what it will be because it's all digital or City of Ashes. But yes, I will check in with you tomorrow. Hello, it's now 10 to 9 and I'm back in my car. I have about 40 minutes of the audiobook left, but there's no way that I'm going to finish it before I have to go to work. So I'm going to dive in and get as much done as I can now. I finished my book, 5 stars. Fuck. I'm like trying not to cry because I have to work. It started in 3 minutes. Ooh, Lordy. Hello, so I'm home from work and things have happened. Now, I don't have it with me, but as you would have seen, I finished the Gracie and holy shit, everything just hurt. It gives me Hunger Games cross, like Katniss vibes, crossed with Lord of the Flies. And it was messed up, but I loved it. It was everything that I love in feministy, powerful sort of books, and just, yes. So 5 stars, I had a ball with it, absolutely devoured it. I think there were faults to it, but I just loved it so much. So I can't even be mad about that. And then today I've started my new task, which is every Friday I sit up the back and I go through old documents and I scan and import them into our system. So this is going to take me months and months and months and months to do. I read the entirety of Masquerade by Melissa de la Cruz, which is the second Blue Bloods novel, and then I'm 50% of the way through Revelations. So these aren't on my Magical Readathon TBR. All that I have left is City of Ashes, which I'm not reading until next week anyway, and we'll probably finish on Friday next week, as well as my Conjuring of Light and an Animorphs. So I have 2 ebooks, whether that be the 500 ebook, which I really don't want to read, or a 26-page tall short story, and the Animorphs, and then City of Ashes. I'm like done. So I just figured, got time and I've got the audiobooks out, so let's do it. The phone wasn't going off too much today, so I could, and this is where we've ended up. I'm giving this a 3.54 star because I could do my work, but I could hear the story progressing along. It was a lot of fun. I think that it's just a good time. I'm not looking to be blown away. I'm not looking for gasps and, you know, to shock me to my core. I'm just here for a good time, and that's exactly what it provides. So yeah, this is the second in the series, so I'm happy that I'm continuing on, and I just thought, you know what, let's do it. So I listened to this and it's getting pretty interesting. I'm curious to see how it all progresses because there's a lot of different things at play, and want to punch some protagonists in the face. Others I'm pretty chill with. But yeah, I'm up to page 138 out of 264. I don't know, I might just continue reading this tonight and finish it off. I do have some stats that I want to put into a spreadsheet and just go through my book and figure all that out, but I think I've done most of that, so that's pretty chill. And then I got another delivery, and like the Dragon's Pride, I know exactly what this is, and because of my reward for Cluedo and Ash's birthday present, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the books that I want. So I got Katie Robert, Bodice Ripper, and Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake, and I am so excited. Oh, this fills me with joy. I love Ashley Herring Blake as a writer, so a sapphic romance is exactly what I need from them, and I'm just here for it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. If I actually manage to get through like my entire TBR by next Friday, unlikely, but this is the other thing that I got, and I'm super happy. That's all from me. I'm just going to continue playing a little bit of catch up on BookTube and then dive back into a book of some description. I don't actually know which one, but one of them. Hello, it is now 11:30 and I'm going to bed. Ash and I had a lovely night. We watched another episode of Avatar and then I finished Revelations. So I figured it out. I read 65 pages of The Great Seer, and then this and Masquerade all together total 634 pages that I have read today, and it's been glorious. Again, giving this a 3.54 stars. It's just fun. I really don't have many different thoughts on this in comparison to Masquerade. I feel like this is setting up the plot to go into a more in-depth and less clicky, high schooly, sort of actually dealing with big issues, potentially. Who the fuck knows with this? So that's where I'm at. I have sprints with Danielle and Amy for the Bookstar read along. So like there's supposed to be City of Ashes sprints, but I want to leave City of Ashes till even later. That might be my digital reading time where I tackle my Animorphs and the tall short story. So we'll see. Otherwise, it will be continuing on with this series. The next one is the biggest book, although they are going to go from the first 2 being 7 hours, this being 6 hours. It now goes 9, and then the next 2 main ones are 8 hours each. So it's gonna take me a little bit longer, but still doable. And then we'll head over to Ash's family's place in the afternoon. And I've done enough reading for the next 3 days. I think I'm good. We also have a public holiday on Mondays. That is also nice. And I'll just be getting my readathon video and my TBR up and running. That's going to be exciting. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. It's very easy to read and a nice palette cleanser. And after the chonker that was The Stand, this is nice. And feeling like I am accomplishing a lot of things in a very short period of time. I'm gonna sign out for the night and I will check in with you tomorrow. Good morning. It is now almost 10 o'clock on Saturday the 23rd of April, and I'm about to go live with Amy from A Star Reads and Danielle from Bookshara. Sorry about the blinding light, I'm just leading everything up. Thought I'd just come on. It looks like I did a poll on Twitter this morning and it looks like the Tor short story won, so I'm going to be reading that on sprints, and when I finish that we'll go on to the next thing. So I'll talk with you later. Bye. Hello. I got an Ash.
Hi.
Hi. So just checking in as we're now at his parents' place. They are still at a wedding, so we're just chilling and we're waiting for food to be delivered. We're both so fucking hungry. I just wanted to check in because I don't think I've checked in. I read Hearts in the Hard Ground by G.V. Anderson, I think, which was the Tor short story. I read that on sprints with the Bookstara girls and they were so much fun. We really went on tangents and talked about a lot of birds and random things and it was great. But yeah, I finished that and then I dived into Animorphs 31, which is the conspiracy, and then when we got to Ash's parents' place we were just sitting and chilling, so I've now finished that. And the Height one I'm giving 4 stars because it was really eerie and really cool paranormal sort of horror. And then Animorphs I'm giving a 3.5. This one's a little bit harder to rate because I appreciate the conversations that were being had, but I also felt like it was completely not how Jake normally acts, but in a way that was not justifiable. It was just, we need to progress the plot, so we're going to do it this way and make him completely out of character, which I didn't really enjoy. But it still wasn't bad. For me, I'm finding that like for some of them they're just filler books and this could have been solved and done a different way, but instead they took it to the extremes. There was some good morality and the establishment of the fact that like Jake's considered the leader and Marco's like the joke star that doesn't really take anything seriously, and Marco ended up stepping up and being the leader in this situation. So that was cool, seeing that sort of character progression with those two. So I gave it a 3.5, still really enjoying it, but it just was a bit odd. Food has arrived. So we're gonna go eat and watch an episode of Avatar, and then I will check in later. I'm thinking of continuing on with the 4th Blue Bloods book, but I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. If I do want to do that, we'll continue on with another Animorphs. Bye! There is a dog. The dog's bed is there. The dog chooses to sit there. There we go. Good Coco. Good night, Coco. Hello my loves, so it is now 9 o'clock on Sunday the 24th of April and we're still at Ash's parents' place. We've decided to stay an extra night and I didn't check in yesterday because I didn't finish the reading till late and then was super tired. So yesterday I got up to page 169 of the Van Allen Legacy, which is the 4th in the Blue Blood series, and overall it's gone in a different direction. They're no longer at the school and it's really interesting, so I'm actually really enjoying it. Today I've read 45 pages, so I'm now up to 215, so I'm going to continue on with this now and hopefully check in with you before we go to sleep over the halfway mark, and hopefully we'll be able to finish this off soon, so then I can probably start City of Ashes next week and see how much further in the series I can get as well, because they do read pretty quickly. So I'm just having a look to see the next one actually is. Either way, Misguided Angels is only 6 hours, so that should be fine. I'm gonna keep going with this and I'll check in with you later. Hello, just quickly checking in. Ash just face planted into the bed. It is now 10 to 11 and I've just finished the Van Allen Legacy.
Oi.
I read 200 pages and finished it off. Gave it a 4 stars as I'm just having a lot of fun with this series and it's going in a different direction that I'm actually kind of interested in. So yeah, the love trio is slightly irritating, but I find that the story behind it, all the different characters, is actually really interesting. So I'm having a good time. So 4 stars. I did not see this series getting better, but it is. Next up will be Keys of the Repository, which is one of the like shorter ones between. So that's only a 5-hour audiobook. Yay! I'm gonna try and read some other things as well. The likelihood of that is checking with you later. Hello my loves, so it is now 10:30 on Monday the 25th of April, and just checking in because I finished Keys to the Repository by Melissa de la Cruz, which is 4.5 in the Blue Blood series, and I'm giving it a 2.5 stars. The rest of the series has kept me engaged. It's been fun. It's just a good ride. This was boring as batshit. I really should have just continued on with the series and come back to this at the end, because it is literally just character profiles and backstories and histories and elements of the stories that we have seen, but told from another perspective. It didn't add anything, and I just was bored listening to it. But again, I could get through it. It wasn't badly written. It was designed for a super fan of the series, and I am well and truly not a super fan, teenage, in love with vampires sort of style. I know that I'm not the target demographic for this, so that's why I was being lenient with my rating to be a 3 stars, but Ash has convinced me to lower it to a 2.5, so then it is more reflective of my own enjoyment. Again, if you really, really love the series and are fully vibing it, could be a very valuable addition to gaining backstories on the characters and seeing how they are up to this point and having a recap, because we are now halfway through the series. But for me, I didn't need to read this. Also because I'm binging them, I know who the characters are and where we're up to, so it was just a bit null and void on that front. But I can imagine if it had been like 6 to 8 months since the last one had come out, we've still got another 6 months to go till the next one comes out, that this would have been a good in-between book to hold on to everything in your head. But I'm not doing that. Bit of a rough one, because I have been enjoying the series so much, and now I don't want to go near it with a 20-foot pole. I want to get back to the main story because I'm actually engaged with that. I can't read any more of this right now. So I have 3 options. One going against what I've just said. The first is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. We are now close enough to the end of the month for me to actually pick this up and start reading it, in the hopes that I don't forget anything for the live show on the 14th of May. That's over 2 weeks away. I'm definitely going to forget things. I can start this and see how I get along with it. The other physical one that I have is Misguided Angel, which is book 5, and continuing on and trying to get back into the swing of it, because I have 5, 5.5, 6 and 7 to go. Or I could read digitally another Animorphs, so I would be up to book 32, which I've been told is one of the worst in the series, because one of our protagonists gets turned into a starfish. Yeah, we'll see how I go. I'm probably not going to read anything more tonight. I'm just going to watch 1 or 2 YouTube videos and then go to sleep. I do have time usually before work to get some reading in, so I could get something started. I don't know what that will be. I'm really sad that I've run out of audiobooks for Animorphs, because I was just having so much fun flying through them and just taking in that story, which is essentially what the Blue Bloods is now doing for me. But that last one really just has stopped my desire for continuing, so that's a bit of a shame. I'm gonna call it here, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Hello, it is now 10 o'clock on Tuesday the 26th of April, and I've just edited my TBR to go up on Friday, which is yay! So I am done with videos for the month, which is nice. Obviously I only have a couple of days and then we're back into it, but that's okay. In terms of reading, I have read nothing. I feel the slump happening hard, so yeah, I just couldn't be bothered. I do need to read something today, so I'm at 5,619 pages. Divide that by 26 and I'm at 216 pages still, so going okay, to be honest. Oh, I just shut down my computer while my video was still processing. Well, shit. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go chill and figure out if I do want to read this for half an hour and or just take a nap. Leaning towards taking the nap. Bye. Hello my loves! So it's now 11:30 on Wednesday the 27th of April and we're gonna go dark. Ooh, very dark. And I am once again proper brunette and just wanted to check in for the night because I really want to go to sleep. Didn't check in yesterday but I read 86 pages of Misguided Angels and I finished it today, giving it a 3.5 stars. I really took a dive with the in-between book and so getting back into the swing of this was kind of hard but also not too bad and I'm glad that I've now finished it. Tomorrow I will be studying City of Ashes because I need to read it. So that is on the agenda. My parents are coming up. I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done, but we'll see. City of Ashes is my next goal to work on for tomorrow and Friday. Hopefully I can listen to it at work and that will give me some time. Done and dusted. Book number 5. I will check in with you later. Hi.
Hi.
It's now 20 past 11 on Thursday. Of April. And I've read 34 pages of City of Ashes today. That's it.
Hey look, a City of Ashes.
Yeah, that's everything. Good night. Hello my loves, it is now 10 PM on the 30th of April, so the last day of the month, and I didn't check in yesterday or today or the day before. So I didn't check in yesterday and I haven't checked in today. So I got a little bit of stuff to catch you up on. My parents did come up on the 28th, so I've just been chilling with them and it's been lovely. So for the 28th, like I said, I read 34 pages of City of Ashes and that was it. And then for Friday, yesterday, I had audiobook day at work. So I finished the rest of City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I'm giving this a, what am I giving this? I'm giving this a 4 stars. It was fun, very quick and easy to read. I'm curious to see the discussion that we have with the Bookstar read-alongs, as I don't know how this series is going to go. I was moderately uncomfortable with the whole plotline for this and it seemed to be like ramped up and I was, why are you doing this? But I had fun with the other elements and seeing the big bad and all of that. So that was fun. I'm curious to see where it goes and if we could get this one plot line rectified, because I know that things are things and I'm just like, can we just confirm that please? And then I read Lady Valentine by Melissa de la Cruz, which is book 5.5 in the Blue Blood series. Made some progress there and gave this 4 stars as well. This is what I wanted Keys to the Repository to be, where it is a collection of short stories that provide background to the things that we are finding out within the series. So this was awesome. This is what I was expecting and wanting from Keys to the Repository. So if you're ever intending of picking up this series, yeah, skip Keys to the Repository and just read this because so much better, and had an enjoyable reading experience with it. Then I was half tempted to just end this vlog early and to do Amy's readathon for 48 hours as its own separate vlog, but I'm just not going to do that. I'll leave you on a cliffhanger and you can see the first and what I get done for the rest of the prompts there. So prompts dropped at midday today and then there will be one at midnight tonight, and then so I'll have the morning to get to that, then midday on Sunday and then midnight. So I have until midday Monday, but I'm also graduating on Monday, so I'm probably going to be busy and not get anything for that prompt. Also, I have my TBR, so we gotta get started on that, which is a challenge. I also need to prep Not Safe for Workathon graphics because we have the prompts, I just haven't done the graphics, and the announcement for that is on the 13th of May. So I need to get my shit together because honestly I'm thinking of just doing it as a fucking list to make it easier for myself, but I don't know, I'm sure I can come up with something, it's just nothing's clicked. that was a tangent that I went on, my apologies. But what I was just saying is Amy is doing her Game of Bookish Life readathon, which is running for 48 hours, and she is dropping prompts every 12 hours, like Becca's Bookopoly. And I'm so excited to be participating. The main prompt was, has an animal companion. To do the challenge mode, which is to match to Amy's game, it is like a genre or an age category, and for that it was middle grade. So to do the challenge prompt, it is middle grade with an animal companion. And so I read Cardcaptor Sakura Volume 1 by Clamp, and holy dooly, this is 5 stars. I was like so apprehensive touching this beautiful edition. I cannot wait to get my hands on the rest. I'm just so excited to see where we go and what happens. This is following a 9-year-old girl as she goes and collects that have escaped. And she has Cerberus, which is this little dude here. So he is an animal companion. So I read this today and knocked that out of the park. So that was great, and it fills me with joy, gives me all the nostalgic vibes. There is a very problematic plot line again, but for me, nostalgia. So I'm just gonna hold on to this and ignore that fact, even though it's slightly concerning. So don't come at me for that. But I had so much fun with this. And then today I finished Lost in Time by Melissa de la Cruz, which is the 6th book in the Blue Blood series and the 2nd last one. And my audiobook for the last one due back in 45 minutes, probably less than. It's probably now actually gone back. Let's have a look. I can't read it in that time, so I'm not going to finish off the series this month. So mad. This close, but it is what it is. Yeah, so let's do it. Yeah, okay, 10:36. So I didn't realize that I could have potentially have got through it today if I hadn't read Cardcaptor and actually got my shit together this morning and started reading this earlier instead of watching YouTube videos. My bad. Slightly frustrated with myself on that front, but I'm not going to start it because I want to listen to the audiobooks because I just fly through them, and I find that because of the way that the story is, it makes it a lot smoother to just listen to. I gave this a 4 stars. I'm actually really curious to see how it all concludes in the next book. And honestly, for me, Ash has been angry at me this entire time because I'm giving most of them 4 stars. 3.5 4 stars. And the reason it is my rating scale is completely fucked. But for me, my rating is like 1 star is trash. 2 stars are very rare because I don't really find, like, I slogged through it and it was shit, but I still finished it. 3 is I had a good time with it. It was okay. I didn't find it arduous to read, but it's not fantastic. 4, it's a good read. I could get through it pretty easily. Didn't tax me. I just had a grand old time with it and it was a lot of fun. 5 star is fucking the best thing I've ever read, and I absolutely adore this with my entire heart and soul. So these are 4 stars because I don't find them challenging to get through. They are a good old time, but they're also a step up from okay for me because I enjoy them, because I don't have high expectations. So take of that what you will. Given it 4 stars, and I'm really curious to see how the series concludes. So that is it. That, my darlings, was book 22. I have read more pages than I did in January, and I am absolutely blown away with how much I have read. So 234 pages a day. That's nuts. That is crazy. I love that it works out to be like 320 pages per book as well, even though I read the fucking Stand, which was 1,000 pages. Good times. I had fun. I think I'm actually gonna end this vlog here because I don't really have anything else I want to contribute for the rest of the night. I'm probably gonna go to bed pretty soon. I'm very impressed with my reading month. I feel like I have neglected Ash quite a bit, so hopefully next month, even though my TBR is way more intimidating than this month, but hopefully next month I will give him some more attention. For May, I do have my graduation on Monday the 2nd, so that will be good. I'll leave it here. And let me know in the comments below, how did your reading go? What was the greatest thing that happened in April for you? If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. And I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!